they're moving your rigs over there. Yeah, that was what we heard on the scanner, was that this was started by a firecracker. Of course, that's going to be under investigation, but that was the initial call that we heard on the scanner. There was a 14-year-old and maybe some juveniles that were possibly relocated once this fire started. But it initially was reported as 2 acres and high rate of spread. So as you can see, we've got some flames going into this tree right here, and we've had some pretty good helicopter drops here. We've got plenty of water, lots of ponds out here for them to dip into. At least 2 helicopters heli-tac here on scene. There was reports of at least 1 structure that was involved. Not seeing that one here from my vantage point. Alright, we're getting Growlersburg fire crew here on scene. There were a couple Nevada County Sheriff's vehicles that were slowing them down. Okay, we're getting some flamage here. So yeah, there were some evacuations in place. You can see this clouds are still billowing up there. Alright, here we go, getting some water. Alright, looks like all the fire crews are in. They're getting unloaded here now. And crews. They said this fire is burning towards the north-northeast. Alright, we've got 12 acres. Sounds like, didn't quite hear the rate of spread, but sounds like it's still fast, still high. Alright, firefighter getting in close to get these trees there. I hear a couple explosions.
I see you 2374.
Okay, we've got Growlersburg and crew ready to get out there.
Creek is clear. We've got two electrics we're picking up now. Coming to 2995, cleared in at 3,500. Air tax 4,500, relief air tax 5,500, copters at 2,500.
Yeah, if it truly was started by a firecracker, it's like, come on, people. You know, juveniles do things that aren't smart from time to time.
4 Division Wing. 74. Hey, you're coming down Yuba Ridge. You'll see 11647 on the right-hand side. I'm going to try to get an engine moved, and then I need you to secure from the heel and the hand crews, the Growlersburg crews, up to 2352, please. Yep. Copy. I'm behind the dozer, working my way in there right now. Yeah, copy. When you get here, you'll see the Growlersburg.
Okay, 10 to 12 acres.
The hose lip below them. We just need to tie that into 52. Delta, Division Whiskey, California, route rising, any clearance.
Still got some trees, some vegetation burning over there, some flames.
Off the head, no resources currently assigned to the head. Delta copies also, go ahead.
Okay, hand crews moving behind me. Firefighters coming down into that bush down there. Trying to get close to those flames. We see that white smoke. That's a good sign. They're getting water on it. Alright, got plenty of crews showing up now.
Right flank, work battalion 1. River control, structure. Copy, whiskey.
So even though we're seeing a lot of smoke here right now, I think the most active part of the fire is going to be over on that ridge there. You can see that black smoke. That's probably that structure that they were talking about that was involved.
Coming across the right flank, right shoulder right now. Head to the top of the hill. Let me know when you have orientation.
Where are these guys going? Coming in here or not? Come in.
Checking it out now for 122. If that doesn't work, then we'll alternatively move to the right. That right shoulder. Ground. Forceman told me there's nobody ahead right now. So we're clear of my runner, sir. May I confirm engine 86 or brush 86? Engine 86 right behind the white Nevada County pickup.
Okay, here's the next hand crew. These guys are getting ready to move out now. Hearing some more explosions over there from where that black smoke is coming. There's some propane tanks.
Drops coming across the head right now. Here we go, there you go, yeah.
All right, we got some units backing out of that area over there. Yeah, these guys, people showing up, I know you're concerned about your property, but the main thing is park your vehicles out of the way. They've got to be out of the road so that units can safely access the fire. I'm listening to Nevada County West, Public Safety West. It's on Broadcastify, hosted by the Union.
Get an engine out. Up where you're at. Division Delta, Rush 85.
Hey, I'm gonna pull it in.
Edward 085 to get the warning as well. Okay. Multiple tanker drops across the head. Tanker drops across the head.
Tanker drops across the head.
Evacuations.
Okay.
You're gonna work your way down Yuba Ridge. A lot of equipment in here.
Quite a challenge navigating some of these large rigs on these small Nevada County roads, but these guys are professionals. Look, we've got a large air tanker up there. Looks like that's from McClellan.
All the resources. Break engine 333. Delta. Alright, engine 84. Just come up here. We'll park you up here. Alright, the engine 2360.
Large air tanker drop across the head here. We got a Grass Valley Fire unit here. Back it up. Looks like
Good start. Good line. We're trying to load and return. We're calling right now, but
you got it. You got it.
you have ring
Good job. Good job.
Return for now. We'll try to get a hold of you before we take off for 122. Brady. We're trying to connect the dots.
All right, this guy getting his dogs.
Before your last drop for 122 drop with.
Good job.
Level 6, you're clear maneuver. Copper's holding. Alright, Henry, over.
Hey, passing off some.
Go down to my truck right here in a second. Come on. Go, safety.
Hearing some pretty big explosions over there, back where that, I believe that structure is burning. Okay, we're gonna walk up Yuba Ridge Drive here a little bit.
Copy. Break Division Delta engine 2364. 2364 Delta. Once you turn on Yuba Ridge, just find a white spot and hold back control. A high catch that you see might pick up the white Nevada County. I copy.
Okay, looks like they're trying to get water to help provide some structure protection on this home over here. Got a OES water tender here. So that's the challenge of living outside of municipalities that don't provide hydrants. Folks in the rural parts of the county have to rely on these water tenders to show up and provide water for firefighters to use.
Hey, I'm gonna give them water and then we'll bump them back. We'll keep them back in. They're down.
So the wind's kind of breezy out here, as you can see from this smoke. Really moving across the ground there.
43 negative.
So the cause is still obviously going to be under investigation, but the initial call that we heard over the scanner was ignited possibly by a firecracker. Alright, this water tender's got water flowing. You hear more air tanker drops behind me there.
Traffic.
Got little pumps here. All of this works, you know. Little pump here to help pump some water. How's it going, guys?
I've got it at 333 coming down the line. Send that
All right, you guys, this is Funes live here for the Union. Just tried walking up Yuba Ridge Drive there a little bit. Don't want to get in the way, so I'm going to kind of just back off here a little bit. But I can tell a lot of the fire activity is still going on back in that direction. We had some tanker drops. Looks like they're trying to get a hold on it though, so that's great.
Delta. Go ahead. Fire's backing down to Ohana. I'm going to assign you down there structure protection.
Okay, they just said fire's backing down towards Ohana. Redirecting some units there for structure protection.
Ohana with a P and a standby location.
All right, hearing another explosion over there. We're going to back off even more so we can see more of the big picture here.
From Owl Creek. Ohana is Paul, Adam, Union, Henry, Adam, Nora, Adam. Copy. Yeah, that's right shoulder.
All right, so when we got here, there was a whole bunch of smoke. That seems to have been handled here. Still kind of creeping. Oh, I'm hearing some loud explosions over there. Let's see, I think this guy's going to try and turn around here, but you see this truck kind of parked here in the ways really creates a choke point here. I know he was here to kind of help save and rescue his dogs. We saw that earlier in the feed, but it's important to be responsible when parking your vehicles if you're going towards a fire. Woo! That was a loud one. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Pretty loud explosion over there. Okay, let's back up a little bit more. So last we heard, the fire was moving in the northeast direction. We just heard them talk about Ohana Drive, the fire backing down towards it.
Delta, Yuba Air Tech.
So I'm standing here on Yuba Ridge Drive, you could see. And we're still getting some black smoke here. It's definitely progressing. And that's likely that structure they said was ignited earlier. There were reports earlier of a 14-year-old and possibly 4 juveniles that relocated from the fire. That was right after the initial call of this fire starting, being 2 acres and possibly started by a firecracker. All fireworks are illegal in Nevada County, that's for sure. Okay, so it looks like the fire's kind of backing down this area over here. Okay, there we go. Got another water tender coming in here. Water tender there. Didn't see any insignia on the side there. Not sure which department that's from. We've got some Tahoe National Forest firefighters here as well too.
For myself, what I've got so far, like different.
We got these Grass Valley Fire out here helping with evacuations and making sure that structures are protected. This ranch here, they've got their sprinkler systems going. Still hearing multiple explosions from that area over the ridge there. Black smoke coming out. Still got some flames on this tree here. Nothing too threatening looking, but apparent they're all the same. So this Growlersburg hand crew, you can see they're really creating a nice line here. They've got their Pulaski tools and even a rake there. It looks almost like a garden rake to help clear that. Yes, the Watch Duty app is super helpful. We use it a lot to double check on acreages. You know, and it's powered by reporters just like us here. Oh, yes, it's fire season again. Nothing to be too scared of right now. This fire is burning northeast. You know, they've got a lot there of resources here that are attacking it. It's a little breezy. It's when it gets really windy is when I start worrying. But definitely a lot of people concerned here in this area. We had a gentleman show up here pretty quickly to rescue some dogs that were in a home, it seemed like. We're on a property. Well, we had so many good fire years. We had so many relatively tame fire seasons. We had some late rains in the previous years that extended the wet season. And then we had some early rains in the fall to help shorten that fire season the past couple years. So we've kind of been anticipating a normal fire season. And it seems so far that this is a pretty normal fire season for Nevada County right now.
Everywhere on the ground there. Copy, start working you on the right flank, right heel, 514. Try to make it okay, copy, nor was I able to find anybody on here around 3.
Hey, looking to back this water tender out. Yeah, there was one report of one structure. I believe it might have been a home that's burning or that has burned. We've been seeing a lot of black smoke come from this area over there, loud explosions. And so that's what we've heard so far. All right, folks. I think I might end the broadcast.
You have 4 HP units on the field.
Boy, why did they try and turn that guy around so he could drive out forward? That's what they should have done. But they're backing him out.
6191 IC.
All right, you guys, Elias Funes live for the Union here. I'm on this Yuba Ridge Drive. vegetation fire. I gotta get back to the office, get some stuff ready. Still got a newspaper to put out tomorrow, today for tomorrow. So I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, started by possibly a firecracker. It just goes to show there needs to be more education out here. We think that there's enough education about fire season and, you know, not to do anything stupid, but, you know, it happens still. So anyways, we're going to wait for the investigation, but looks like we might have another air tanker drop here. Yeah, this one's coming in low right here. All right, folks, they're still hitting it with fire retardant and helicopters, hand crews, water tenders, Grass Valley Fire, Tahoe National Forest. They're all out here, so they'll be getting this one out. And they'll be getting the next ones out too, so. Be safe out there, everyone.